Welcome back to another episode of Penny Help Jess. All right, just got back from my vacation, a little discombobulated, and I figured let me jump back into the groove. This is episode 425, and we're doing one of the donation penny rolls. Oh, look at that! There's a wheat cent on the end, a 40 something. 60. Were they all copper? Can't remember. Oh, okay. All right. Is it all? Is this a copper here? So, oh wow. So someone sent a donation. Um, Thank you very much, whoever you are that you sent the donation. I appreciate it. This penny roll is mostly copper, if not all copper. I see there are several wheat cents, I believe, in this penny roll. And again, thank you very much. The only thing that I ask, and not to sound like an ingrate, but as far as the YouTube channel content goes, that's interesting. That post mint hint mark. Um, it's just to let me know if you search through them or, what's in the penny roll. Just for the not for the video content. So people can be. I wonder what that is. That's interesting. People could be prepared for what it is, because if you search through them and you took out, let's say you took out all the, you took out all. See, I think this is a zinc. It's a beautiful 82 small date. If that had a no, even if it had a D on it, it wouldn't matter because it's the copper 82 small date D that's worth money. But still, this one's nice. This is worth $1 or so. Anyway, so, and it also might affect, the speed at which, how much time I spend looking at them. You know what I mean? That looks like it might be a double die on the date. So that's all I ask. This person here did not say anything. They just sent them with some office supplies, and one of the reasons I say it almost doesn't matter is because honestly most people don't really know how to penny roll hunt the way I do, unless you're watching my channel. Then you'll learn about identifying double dies and not sending copper back to the bank. Just the wheat cent. Yeah, here's the wheat cent. I really have to look at that too. It could be mechanical doubling. Yeah, I don't know about that being a double die. I seriously doubt it. It's interesting though. It's a nice condition. Fine condition. All right, we'll see. So so that's all. Look at the T's. Look at the letters on the top. Very interesting. So for example, if you found a bunch of pennies, right, because you don't know really about errors, and you're like, oh, I found a bunch of interesting pennies I'm sending to you. I don't know anything about them. I'm going to donate them to your channel, right? So I go, okay, thanks. So at least I know I got a heads up. You know, you look through them. Oh, see, to me, this looks like a double die. That's and and it gives me a heads up. You know, that's all. Or no, I did not search through them. I mean, if you tell me you didn't search through them, right? But it's 100% copper, then I know you did search through them, right? It's not that you're lying necessarily, but you know something's fishy, right? Because why tell me you didn't search through them if the only way you can have an all copper penny roll is by finding them and then putting them back into, so it's searched, right? You might not have did a close examination of the you might not have done, but you did search through it, you know. So it's you know, and this is what I try to teach people all the time on the channel is, you know, the vocabulary, the syntax, the understanding of what it is. They had a what's that called, the lamination era. You can see the weedy the woody. So once you so you get, this is what happens, right? You get a roll of pennies from the bank, right? The assumption is that that roll of pennies was saved. That looks like it's a repunchment mark. Was saved by somebody, right? They got their change. They put it in the piggy bank. I don't know if that's a repunchment mark or not. It could be, but it's weak. And anyway, I'm not gonna hold on to it. And when you got them, the person found them, was given them, got them from the you know, in their change when they bought stuff, and that's really what the expectation was, you know, that you don't know what's there, right? That the person who brought them to the bank also has no idea what's there. They don't know about pennies, as the average person does not know about pennies or coins or errors. And so you're getting this roll of pennies that is unsearched. It's there could be anything in there. You can have a very valuable era or um, date. You could find anything. You could find a foreign coin. You can find an Indian head cent. You can find anything. You can find a dime. You can find anything there because it's totally random. It's truly random. Now, once you went through that penny roll, right? You got the penny roll that the person brought to the bank, and you separated the um, the copper from the zinc. That's all you did. You separate the copper from the zinc, right? Okay. Now, in your mind, you don't really know much. You're a novice penny roll hunter. You really don't know much. This has a nice misaligned die. You don't really know much about penny roll hunting, but you know that copper is worth a little bit more than zinc. So you separate them, right? But you didn't search for errors. You didn't put it under a microscope. You didn't even do what I'm doing here. That could be a double die, and that's a double die on the top. See it spreading towards the it got squeezed a second time. I think it did anyway. So I'll put it up there on the top. What's this one doing here lying around? That's another wheat cent. Did I look at this one already? Bunch of wheat cents, right? Yeah, you separate the copper, but you don't really, you don't go through it with a fine tooth comb. You really don't know much about errors. You're not putting it on the closest specs. You're just separating the copper from the wheat. Okay, so you separate the copper from the wheat. You don't really take a close look at it. You're just looking at the dates. The 82s you put separate because you don't even know how to tell them apart, right? Okay. And then you put them into penny rolls. That's a nice error. It's got the die chip in B. Right? You put them into penny rolls, and and then you send them to my channel. Right? You send the penny rolls that have the copper pennies in them. You separate them. I don't know I don't think this is a dryer scent. This is more like from a. It's not from a rock tumbler because the surface would also have those really hard hit marks on it, which it doesn't. It must have been inside of a different type of machine for a long, long time to make it look like this. Does it have value? I don't know. Someone might want to pay a few bucks for a coin like this. Okay, here was another one. This one's not as damaged as the other one is. Still pretty cool looking, but at this point we got a lot of coins to go through. What are we up to? 12 minutes. All right, we're not even we're about halfway through this penny roll. I'm gonna have to make this a two-parter, and that's one of the issues with copper pennies is. So I'm gonna just finish the thought, okay? Before I stop this and go to the next. You have to wait for the next episode unless you're a member. Then you get to watch them back to back. But subscribers have to wait for episodes to come out. So this is episode 425, part 1. Episode 426, part 2 will come out tomorrow for the rest. It's all copper. So let me finish the thought, okay? All right. So the person separates the copper from the zinc and then sends the copper that they did not scrutinize to the channel. Is that copper roll truly unsearched or is it searched? Pause the video if you want. Write down your answer. Do whatever you want before I spoil. So it's searched, right? You look through them already, right? Because it's what was unsearched was what they looked through to find that zinc in the copper. That's unsearched. Those were the penny rolls that were unsearched. They could be a very valuable zinc cent that they found that they separate and they put into the zinc rolls. Just because it's zinc doesn't mean it's not valuable. But the point is, it's searched. Now they have a search through copper roll. Now, how at what level it's searched, that's a whole nother story. But the point is, it's still searched. Okay, and I think a lot of people don't understand that. So they'll write down unsearched. It is searched. You're a penny roll hunter. You separate copper from zinc. That's it. You search through it. Okay, yeah, you did not look for errors. You did not look for this. You did not. That's irrelevant. Okay, so I'm trying to get I'm trying, people who watch my channel, I'm trying to help you understand what penny roll hunting is, what searching through a penny roll is. Soon there's not even going to be any more penny rolls, and people are going to be selling all kind of BS out there. They already are. It's going to get ridiculous though, because people are going to pay a high premium. Right. So this penny roll I got that I'm very grateful for. Please send me your pennies, but let me know what it is. Right. I'm very grateful for this. Right. This search, but this is search through. It's 100% search through. Okay. And I had to figure that out on my own because the person didn't tell me. So my my email, my PO box is in the description below. Feel free to send me any pennies you want. Anything you want to send me, feel free to send it to me. That's appropriate. Okay, thank you. God bless. I'll see you in the next episode.